All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 16 of the Ryloth Galactic Championship Series, brought on to you by Gold Squadron Podcast in association with our friends at Fly Better. Super excited here to hang out with you guys, bringing you the top 16, this European matchup, this matchup from across the oceans. Or I don't know. I guess if you're in Europe, it's just maybe next door to you. I don't know. It's across the ocean for me. Who knows? But you know what? I'm ready to have a good time. I'm hanging out with, speaking of some European brethren, hanging out with X-Wing SHG, our friends over in Germany. How you guys doing?
Very
Doing
fine.
great.
Thank you for having us. Yeah. Excited for this matchup as well.
Can I be completely honest and say that for a half second, I doubted myself and say, wait, are they from Germany? I was like, yeah, it's Germany. Wait, is it? Like, that is exactly. I'm glad I was right. So I think these guys might get into it pretty quickly. Let's go ahead, and before we worry about anything else, let's go ahead and break down these lists.
Yeah, Rasha, you want to start with Gregory?
Yeah, we'll start with Gregory on the Rebel side, bringing the full efficiency to the table with the furry magic carpet, 4 Kashyyyk defenders, no upgrades, and AP5 for a little bit of coordination shenanigans in the backside. 180 degrees fire arcs on those Wookiees, and pure efficiency, hoping to burn down the 2 scum ships as fast as possible.
The furry magic carpet. I like that. And on the right side, we have Andreas Tolman from Vienna, Austria, playing Boba and Nim. Nim with expert handling, iron cannon turret, suppressive gunner. Interesting choice. Seismic charges, proton bombs, hull upgrade, havoc title, and trajectory simulator. And Boba with lone wolf, maul, proximity mines, hull upgrade, and slave 1. Very interesting to see a fat Nim here. We usually have seen Boba Koshka, Boba Fenn, Boba Bosk,
Dengar.
Boba Dengar, Boba Nim is not seen very often. Funwork was letting me know that Andreas played at Conquer Dawn, and he defeated 3 spam tags list in the Swiss to make cut, which is very impressive. I mean, he got a lot of good tools in there. He's got the suppressive gunner.
Can we take a second and just read Suppressive Gunner? It is so new, and I think it's actually a really cool tech upgrade, just so that people can start wrapping their minds around this upgrade.
Yeah, Suppressive Gunner was in Wave 7 now. It says, while you perform an attack, you may spend 1 focus result, and if you do, the defender gains 1 deplete token unless it chooses to suffer 1 damage. Interesting tool here. You have the iron cannon for as a control element in your list. So you have bombs, you have trajectory simulator. So a lot of things that a lot of other lists don't like.
Speaking of bombs, Nim launches a bomb here at seismic charge right into the middle of the asteroid field, and will surely be keeping it from exploding using his ability, just to stop the Wookiees to going through the asteroid field in a later turn of part of the game.
Yeah, Nim, he can decide before a friendly bomb or mine would detonate. He can spend 1 charge. He has 1 recurring charge to prevent it from detonating. And he can choose to let it explode whenever he wants, as long as there are not 2 bombs on the field. Then he has to decide which one of the 2 has to go off.
And with all the anti-swarm tech Andreas is bringing, Gregory really has to look out for not taking too much damage from bombs and mines and whatever Andreas is throwing at him. Even if the Wookiees surely have more hit points than the Nantex have.
Yeah, I mean, they're beefy. They have 2 shields, 6 hull, so 8 hit points in total. But if you can keep like enough pressure, I mean, there are pros and cons of having digital X-Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Usually don't have disconnects when playing in real life.
I don't know. You never played with me. My brain.
I was just about to say, sometimes my
buffering.
brain has some disconnects when I'm trying to set up a maneuver or something like that. Tilt.
Late at night when the beverages come out.
But it looks like time is running again, and both players are connected to the table.
Yeah.
So yeah, holding off of that seismic charge to go off.
Yeah, and he's trying to, like Dion said, drag them through the asteroid field to blow up one of those asteroids using the seismic charge.
Yeah.
You have to soften them up a bit before attacking them with Boba.
Yeah. The good thing is, like, if Gregory decides to not go into asteroid field, thinking like, okay, if I will not fall into that trap, I won't go down that road. I'm just trying to get behind Boba as fast as I can. Nim can just like kite around the asteroid field and getting shots with the ion cannon turret, although that is only range 1 to 2, so he has to be a little bit closer for shots. So this, I mean, he still has a primary gun, so, and if he can get arc on any of the ships, so this might be the first approach, like get Nim around the rocks here, using Boba as a bait, and trying to get a good approach where he can pick one of the defenders up and shoot on them one by one.
One of the questions that got posed in the Twitch chat here, somebody asked, how hard is it to play Boba Nim? When it comes down to a 2-ship list, what I've seen, at least as experience in my own play, is that it just takes a lot more patience most of the time. And I would say, on average, the majority of X-Wing players are more aggressive than what a 2-ship list needs. So if you're willing to have the patience, a lot of times a 2-ship list can be great, especially in second edition. Just it requires a little bit more patience. You can't just go jousting people. You have to set up. You have to have practiced against swarms type of list, and you got to have a plan.
I could even see the Wookiees going the really, really far way around the asteroid field here. They don't want to get into it because of Nim and the bomb. So they have all the time in the world, and they have the much more red dice for an eventually final salvo. So they just might go slow around the asteroid field here. Don't fall into the trap of being kited.
Yeah, I'm rather unsure what the best approach is here. I mean, you could just take that 1 damage, let him blow off the seismic charge. It makes room for your Wookiees, right? 1 obstacle out of the way leaves you more space, and try to get better shots on either Nim or Boba. It is something that you can calculate in my opinion.
I wonder if he's going to let the bomb go off. It will essentially do 1 damage. And the answer is yes. We saw the measurement there. Question mark? Did we?
No, I guess it was the measurement for the Wookiee, if he has anything inside.
Oh, okay.
Range.
I wasn't sure if maybe they were measuring for the bomb with the Wookiee's arc. Well, we know that it was in range 1, but it looks like Andreas, he wants to get more than just 1 damage. Like, listen, I'm here. I want more than just 1. I paid for this bomb. I want 2, 3 damage, 4 damage. By the way, the defender emote should be fully operational in the chat. For those of you guys who were looking for it earlier, I noticed that it had not processed. And I pushed it through again. Somebody pop that defender emote in the chat.
Yeah, it's working.
Is it working?
Is TIE Defender?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. One of the most beautiful ships in X-Wing.
Why don't I see it?
It's there.
Might just need to be refresh your chat. It got done in the last like 20 minutes, so sometimes it resets, sometimes it needs a minute. Like I can't even see it on my side. Like I can see people putting it in the chat, but I don't have it as an option to put it.
I guess this turn we will see if the Wookiees will go through the asteroid field or take the long way around.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the long way around wouldn't make for the most exciting match of X-Wing, I guess.
So now with talking to the Twitch chat here real quick, with the TIE Defender added in there, we have one ship per every faction. We have the gunboat in there as well, but I'll get to my point here in a little bit. I want to see what these ships do. So you can see that he's converging here in a bit of a block formation. That green Wookiee tempting the rock to explode again. Still probably in range 1.
Yeah, but probably not worth it.
Speaking of gunboats, Dion, my wife asked me yesterday, why is Dion always saying for people to write Gumbo into chat? And now she always says Gumbo, Gumbo, Gumbo.
Am I a joke to you?
Is the gunboat a joke to you?
Oh man, it's so like the reference is now so old. I am confident that there are people in the chat who are newer to second edition who have like they just don't have a connection to the times where the Alpha class gunboat wasn't even in the game. Because we've had that emote since almost the start of the channel, complaining that it wasn't in the game.
Yeah, and it looks like the Wookiees don't like to fly into the bomb.
No. Don't want to go into the rocks, I guess. The thing is, I mean, with the medium base and the dial is not too bad as well. Nim and Boba, with way enough time left in the game, they can get behind the Kashyyyk defenders in AP5 if he's patient enough, and if Gregory decides to go the long way around. And once you're behind those Kashyyyk defenders, especially if he does not want to go into the rocks, Gregory's going to have a bad time, and Nim and Boba can pick him up from behind.
Yeah, and once you are trying to escape the Boba and Nim behind you, you have to go through the rocks, and then the trap springs.
I like what Kielana is writing in the chat. A Benny Hill moment. Just going in circles. Awesome. Okay, but it looks like he's trying to get like a lane in between those rocks, and he's going.
No more waiting.
Okay, this might be. It's at least 2, maybe even 3 ships now in range 1 of that asteroid. Ooh.
The formation is broken, of course.
Yes.
For sure.
All right, and it looks okay. So I think that the seismic charge is probably going to go off this time, right? He's going to get 3 damage.
And 2, I'm not sure about 3. Is yellow in range 1 still?
You know what is interesting about this, though, is Gregory has accepted, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn into this. If you explode the rock, you're getting it out of my way. I'll take the damage, and now I have a lane. That Nim is a chunky boy. He's 81 points, and at 1 agility, much easier to take down than Boba Fett.
Okay, trying to take a lock with Boba, I guess.
You know what I think is funny? He's not letting the seismic explode. So red Kashyyyk defender just has to go over the rock.
Well, I think the idea there as well is by forcing him to go over the rock, it forces a couple things. Means that he's probably not going to be going into battle with an action.
Yep.
Also, by bringing the list farther into the rocks, you might be able to get even more damage by having more of the list closer to the obstacles. Because you got to remember, that seismic charge can choose any of those 3 obstacles that are in range 1, which you got a nice little triangle set up there by Andreas.
Yeah, you're right. But AP5 might be able to coordinate a focus onto the red Kashyyyk defender here before he has to go over the rock. So he might be sporting a focus to attack Nimbus. But yeah, of course, the Wookiees will be closer to the rock when it explodes now.
I guess you know what, Gregory could also stop. You got to remember, it's those Wookiees do have the stop maneuver as well on that dial.
It's a waiting game.
Yeah, it's very tactical, and there's a lot of mind games coming into play right now. I mean, AP5 could just coordinate a barrel roll, and then red Kashyyyk defender can go like fast for 4 straight.
Right, and get rid of the stress. Yeah, of course.
I mean, what is Nim going to do? Because Nim cannot go that fast. His fastest white maneuver is a 3 straight.
He might want to bank 1 to the right to get another juicy trajectory simulated bomb next turn, and then back out again.
Yummy.
Yeah. That looks good. Tasty.
And Boba's trying to get in the flank of the Wookiees, I guess.
Yep, Boba set up in that 50-50 position. That is a slave 1 position. It's like, if you go aggressively to the right, I will go into the rocks. If you do not, I will go to the left.
Yeah, that's the power of slave 1. Such a good card.
And
He's stopping. He's stopping. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh, not everyone's stopping.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is for sure up to 3 damage. 4 damage could be with that seismic charge. I mean, if Andreas doesn't blow off the bomb now, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. There's AP5 coordinating the focus.
Is able to coordinate onto red because of his pilot ability.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the seismic charge now is 4 damage.
Yeah, you have to take it. So why not now?
I mean, but there is also the argument again of the tactical positioning of having the seismic charge there. It's like he might just oh my goodness. All right, Nim getting into it. Does he want to keep the bomb for the obstruction? Because that is the second half of Nim's ability, right? You can hold the bombs, but also while you defend against an attack that's obstructed by a bomb, you roll an additional defense die.
You could barrel roll. I was just about to say you could barrel roll to the left, get some distance, and can get around on the left side of that debris field right in front of him for next turn.
So I guess Boba is deciding where to go now.
He dialed in a hard 1. He probably will. I don't think that he's going to the right, because that would mean too many shots and only potentially 1 reroll. Yeah.
Yeah, he's backing it up. He still could potentially have 2 shots. Oh, thank you so much, to Scary Ice 89 for getting us to 190 subs. Thank you so much. We're going to be giving away those vintage GSP templates at the end of this game. All right, takes a focus on Boba Fett. And we should be heading into the end of the activation. Are we going to let it? No, he's going to hold it. Wow. He's going to hold it. He's like, I want... So here's the thing, though. That isn't too crazy of a decision. I know that it might seem greedy, but the rock does pose problems with taking away actions from the Wookiees. So Gregory this turn using the stop and the coordinate in order to still have actions, even though he stopped. And next turn, those Wookiees, at least the red one, has to move, which means it's not going to be able to get an action unless coordinated. All right, one hit from Boba Fett. He's going to spend the force. 2 defense dice for the Wookiees. One's out the box.
We don't see the dice cam on stream.
Fixed.
Wookiee using the focus to get no damage.
And this is a range 3 shot, unobstructed. 2 hits. All right, it's going to be squeezing one through there.
Yeah, you have to try to get those shields of the Wookiees to make those proton bombs extra juicy.
Yeah.
So being able to get first blood on Andreas' side. All right, time for the Kashyyyk defenders. Hit crit. That's going to be 2 damage. First 2 shields off of Nim. Next shot coming in.
Shot on Nim is obstructed by the bomb. So that means with Nim's ability, 1 extra agility die.
Yeah, he's going to have 3 total. I mean, I think you just continue into Nim. This is your chance. You could probably even get half points.
Yeah.
1 crit. Has the focus, I believe?
Nope.
No, does not.
Defense.
And, gonna squeak that through. Wait, did he only roll 2 defense dice?
I think he did, yes. And it's not a May.
Yeah.
It says roll 1 additional defense die.
There you go. So no shield damage there.
Yeah. Important.
Yep. Yeah, it's not a May ability, which is why jumped in there. May abilities, I don't jump in for May abilities.
Yeah,
that's missed opportunities. So this one is not obstructed by the bomb, by the way. Closest to closest. Ooh, 3 hits.
Ouch.
Ooh,
It's going to be taken too.
Shield's gone.
And the thing that hurts also just a little bit extra with this is the fact that Nim did that barrel roll to try to get a little bit extra space.
Yeah.
It wasn't far enough, and it put him out of range to do any attacks. So he's taking damage essentially he's trading damage for positioning for next turn.
Yeah. And he had a good opportunity for a trajectory simulator bomb, but not anymore with that barrel roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they might even want to just go straight ahead over the debris cloud to stay relevant in this game. But or the Wookiees might fire onto him then.
I mean,
But if he
Red
bangs away, he's out of the game for at least a turn.
Yeah, I mean, Red cannot stop again. Brown could stop.
I can see red going for a too hard turn to the right here, just to keep Nim in the arc.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, AP5 coordinating the focus onto red.
No, red is stressed. It cannot be coordinated.
No, he can be because of AP5's ability.
Oh. Where is
So he
AP5?
could also. Let's try to look at where that. If he thinks, if he. No, never mind. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm not going to say it. So he could maybe trajectory another seismic in order to have that debris cloud, but that probably means that Nim would be taking an additional damage.
Yeah. And you probably don't, or if any, you probably just get maybe one damage on a Kashyyyk defender then. So Boba has proximity mines, but I don't think that green or yellow are going into that direction between those two obstacles behind Boba.
Yeah, generally, I see a couple players asking if he would drop it. Generally, Boba Fett players will only drop those bombs if it's a guaranteed damage, where Boba Fett ends up in a spot where he has a ship behind him, and you just drop it and you do damage. Because you only get 2 of them. While I understand the idea of closing the lane, with Slave 1, that has a little less value, unless you know somebody is going to be going through that lane. And Gregory doesn't have to. He has Nim ready to eat that up right now, so no need to drop the bomb there.
Especially against those many ships, you want to hold on to those proximity mines when they can give you guaranteed damage.
And Nim has retracted the charge that he was using to mark the seismic charge being held, which means that's going to be going off at the end of activation.
Yeah.
We had the red Wookiee go over the rock, taking a shield on the red Wookiee. 2 shields are down on that red Kashyyyk defender. Shields are down.
And no coordination from AP5 before the Wookiee moved.
AP5 hitting the debris cloud. Taking no damage there, just a stress. Remember, debris clouds only do damage on crits. And he's going to be busting through the obstacle.
Yeah, not too bad. Only taking 1 shot this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be able to use his
seismic charge next turn. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think most. Oh, Talon roll.
Oh,
Did we
Didn't
get
see that coming?
Now, this Boba Fett does not have contraband cybernetics. I know that a lot of people are used to seeing that. I actually did peek over to see if it would be there. No contraband here.
So Boba taking at least
3 shots, I guess.
3 shots, yeah.
Maybe 4. It's close. And he's stressed and will be very easy to anticipate next turn.
Maybe even just 2 shots from green and yellow. I'm not sure about brown and red having range on Boba. We're about to see that when Boba is checking his arc on the defenders.
Real quick, just a clarification for some people in the chat. Nim did take 2 stress because the red, the 4 forward is a red maneuver, and he busted through the debris, which is why he is now double stressed. So took a little bit of a risk, but I mean, going any slower, you probably die. So, so here we go. Ion cannon into the red Wookiee.
Did they already took the damage from the seismic? Or the
Oh,
seismic?
no, he held it again.
Oh, he held it again. Oh, okay. Why now? Well, anyway.
Suppressive gunner was used, I guess.
Yeah, spent the focus. So
takes a deplete.
Deplete, yeah.
And still going to be taking a damage there.
But will not be ionized.
One card on the red Kashyyyk Defender. Here's Boba Fett. Will you continue into the same target? So had an opportunity to get half points this turn if he had let the bomb go. I'm curious, Andreas, I want to be in your head. Why are you holding the bomb? He's playing like, not 4D, he's playing like 5D chess.
Yeah. I want all the damage. I want 5 damage on my seismic.
He will kill them all in one fell swoop.
Green loses his shields.
I guess it's in. No damage on Boba here. Did we lose Dion?
No, I'm here. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
We're waiting for you to give us.
Sorry, to hit crit. Sorry, I got a private message. Hit it, crit there. Spends the focus, and ooh, lone wolf for 1.
Ow, takes it all.
Yeah, spend the force. Takes 2. Which Wookiee was that?
Who was
Red?
which
Red
was
did not
shooting?
do any damage. Was it brown?
All right. Number 4. Yeah, that was 4.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
brown. So yellow and green still to shoot, I guess.
They're just debating. Did they kept in mind that the red one was depleted?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Rolled 3 dice and 3 dice. No, I guess they forgot about the deplete.
yeah, then they have to re-roll that.
Yep. Yeah. Go back.
Yeah, they noticed that as well. So he shot. That was the first shot, right? Was it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
right.
Same result. Because it was one hit. It was one hit last time. They're gonna just have a move on.
All right. Same, but different.
Yeah.
But they should get rid of the deplete token now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nick, go ahead and just ping the deplete, or just take the deplete token off the board. Thank you, sir.
So Boba lost all his shields in one turn.
And isn't it the best position now?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, he might bank to the right and boost next turn to get a bit of distance to the Wookiees, but he won't be able to shoot much then. And he's still getting shot at by at least 2 Wookiees, I guess.
Could even stay stressed next turn. Do a hard turn. Oh, we got some more shooting.
Okay. Boba just regenerated a shield. What?
All right, here we go. Next shot. Crit. Throwing hot fire.
All the natties.
1 evade.
Taking a crit.
Uh,
Structural.
Structural
Ooh,
damage.
he does not like that.
no. And you cannot get rid of structural damage. Ooh. Ouch.
Sad.
Uh,
So Boba with only 5 hull points left, no 6 hull points. He has the hull upgrade, and
Still
only
above
1
half.
green dice. Ooh. So what do you do here? You try to converge onto Boba, as
Yeah.
long as you have it in your arcs.
yeah,
Guess so.
I guess. So this is the time to be aggressive with Nim now.
Yeah, bring him in. Say, hey, pay attention to my Nim over here. Look over here.
And AP5 is in a prime spot to coordinate, so even if one of the Wookiees goes over a cloud or asteroid, we'll have a focus available. And Boba can't escape the 180-degree firing arcs here, does he?
That's like the big plus for Gregory here, the 180-degree arc. Even with Slave 1, I could imagine like even keep the stress with Boba, dial in a hard turn, see what the Wookiees do, and then decide to whether
Go in the other direction.
But still, with that 180-degree arc, there is no way that Boba will not take at least 1 or 2 shots next turn. With the structural damage, probably Boba will lose half points next turn. And that is 60 points for Gregory, because Boba's worth a lot.
Yeah, Nim has to turn around here, doesn't he? The Wookiees should be out of range of his iron cannon turret, so he will have to get back into the fight. He surely will drop a bomb, I guess.
Yeah, I guess a seismic. Nim is double stressed, right?
Nim is double stressed, correct, because of the 4 straight and the
debris. I only see
debris.
1 stress, so no actions for Nim next round.
Just double check with the players.
Oh, they were
Stacked.
Yeah, they were just stacked.
Okay, but it didn't show as 2. It didn't show the number 2 next to the stress. Interesting. Okay. So my guess is a 1 bank to the right for Nim, clearing 1 stress. Yeah, the 3 talent put him in a really bad position now with Boba.
Yep, and Gregory here using the health of his Wookiees, saying, you know what, I'm going to make a trap. All right, so that Wookiee's going to be taking a shield. Brown takes a shield off the rock. But he has enough ships and those overlapping arcs with 180 degrees to get some good damage on the Boba this turn.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Boba.
Takes a crit on the red. This could be big. Blinded pilot, not relevant this turn, but it makes it so that those focus tokens on offense don't mean anything. That means that Wookiee is free to reinforce as much as it wants. It's been given the freedom.
Now the question, will Nim hold on to that seismic charge again?
Well, you're going to get a little bit less this time. You would have gotten 3... I think you would have gotten 4 out of the 5 ships last turn.
Yeah.
So he gets the coordinate from AP5.
Will coordinate...
He won't coordinate red because of the blinded pilot. So
Yeah.
he is either green or brown.
Yeah, so the red Kashyyyk defender is down the 4 hull after taking the blinded pilot. We'll get that updated here in a sec. And so that's half point. So that Andreas does have some points in the bank already. 1 bank to the right from Nim. Not going to be able to get an attack this turn.
Oh, 3 bank from Boba, either to the left or the right.
Oh.
That gets him, yeah, no shot, but that gets him out of 1 arc. He wasn't going to get an action either way. He's got rerolls now. He's leaning on the rerolls. Hey, you know, I got 1 die, but I got to make sure that it's a squiggle every time. Yeah. He's probably going to let the bomb go off now. Yeah. He's got choices.
Yeah, but that means Boba's taking 1 as well.
Ooh, okay. So 1 damage to yellow, 1 damage to green, 1 damage to brown, and 1 damage to AP5.
Did they roll for the obstacle for Boba?
No.
Oh, there. Teal player rolled 1 dice and got nothing.
Oh, sorry. Did I just miss that? Oh, I see it right there. Teal. See, I was looking for red or blue. No, most people don't use the different colors.
Okay. So,
So blowing up the rock, even though he gave Boba Fett a damage, made it so that Boba Fett can attack now.
Yeah. Smart choice.
And 4 dice going range 1. Reroll with Boba Fett's ability. And got 3 hits and a crit. He's going into either yellow or green. I'm guessing it's yellow to try to see if he can make him spend that focus token, but doesn't get a result.
Yeah, it's yellow.
Yellow takes 1 shield and hit, and here comes the crit. Let's find out what it is. The crit is a structural damage. You're damaged, I'm damaged, we're all damaged. Down to 3 hull on yellow.
No more green dice for yellow.
So now we have a blinded pilot on red and a structural damage on yellow.
Let's see if Boba can survive. That would be huge for Andreas.
Oh, it'd be massive. So obviously green doesn't have a shot. Ooh, red does not have it either. No. Only taking 1. I mean, that means he probably survives.
Yeah. He still has the force. He has the rerolls. Well, the reroll from his only 1 left.
Yeah, with that. Ooh, okay. So that's going to be 4 hits. With the structural damage, Boba Fett only rolls a single die. This is -1 agility. Taking 3 damage there. Boba Fett is down to 2 hull.
But still. Is in not a bad position.
No.
He is he stressed?
No.
Which maneuver did he do? He did a 3 bank?
He did a 3 bank after being stressed from the Talon roll, so he is still currently stressed. He can drop the Prox Mine next turn, though. That's probably coming.
Oh, yeah. So there is a chance. This game is far from over.
Yeah, I mean, Boba Fett is great at surviving. Having -1 agility is probably what hurts the most, because there's a good chance that he would end up being probably at least at 3 hull. This, you know, and whew. Yeah, I still think you're right, though. I think that this is still anybody's game. I know the points obviously are cited towards Gregory, 60-42, but that's because of how expensive Boba Fett is.
Yeah, not by much. I mean, the Prox Mine is coming. The only thing that is a little bit bad for Andreas is that Nim is very far away to do anything himself. So for the last 2 rounds, it was Boba against the world. Yeah. I think he has to keep Boba out for... What is he going to do? He's probably turning to the left. I could see that.
Then boost through the rocks.
Well, he has to. Well, if he wants to get rid of the stress and wants to boost, he has to do a bank, because there's no turn blue for Boba. So one bank boost. I don't know. The thing is, with this 180-degree arc, that is such a huge space that you can cover for your shots.
And don't forget, AP5 is able to shoot in his back. He has front and back arcs.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because it's very, very small on the base. I have forgot that. I've forgotten that a lot of times.
Do you think?
Shoot out of the back.
Here's a question: do you think that the prox mine is going to automatically hit yellow, or do you think he will have to fly onto it?
I think it's going. It will touch the base of yellow.
Okay. If it doesn't, I think if you risk it, do you risk it and you let green or red turn onto the bomb in order to take the damage, because the yellow Kashyyyk defender only has 3 hull and you can potentially end up taking 3 damage there.
It's close.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess
think-
I would try to get red to fly over the mine if yellow doesn't get hit by it.
All right,
we'll
let's
see.
find out. Let's see. Nope, it's okay. So
Oh, okay. I thought it would be bigger.
there's a joke there. I'm going to leave it alone. Here we go.
Okay.
I think green, he's thinking about which Kashyyyk to move first. Okay, brown.
Yeah, I mean,
Brown's a
that's the
safe start.
obvious one, right? It's not moving
Yeah.
anywhere near the bomb. All right, red doing the 1 bank. Setting up that 180-degree arc.
Getting the fur out of his eyes, not to be blinded anymore.
Right now, 1 heart to the left is looking good. Green taking the sacrifice.
That's what rebels do.
That's right. So he took the damage that you get. Now rolls a dice, and that's a total of 3. So he's going to be down to 2 hull now on that Kashyyyk, the green Kashyyyk defender. Sorry, down to 2 hull on the green Kashyyyk defender. So that means that yellow could have potentially died if he would have gone through, assuming that the same thing ends up happening. Right, because the Wookiees have, so down to 2 on green. AP5 scooting forward.
Coordinating yellow.
Nim trying to get into the fight.
Yeah. He has
We'll
to,
have a shot at AP5 at least.
but did not get rid of the stress.
No.
For better positioning.
Yep. Boba Fett does the 1 bank. That clears the stress. Now, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? You get an action. Where are we going?
Is Brown
Even
in
if he's
range
going to-
1?
Of Boba? No. I don't
Probably
think so.
not. So no reroll anyway. You might as well try to get distance.
But even if Boba
And
boots,
pray.
he will still be shot by yellow, brown, and AP5.
Nice. Dan, you have been immortalized in the clips by Funwalk.
I've just seen that. that probably is the revenge for because I clipped one sentence of Funwalk where he was faking penguin noises.
Beautiful. All right, so Boba Fett did do the boost there, and now we can see that he's going to be taking shots from 3 ships. Taking the range 3 shot on yellow, seeing if he can clear him off the board. Probably. Are you going to spend the force? He's spending
Yeah,
it.
he's
He
spending
wants to get rid of this ship. If this is a blank, yellow is gone, and it reduces the number of shots coming in. No. Got the focus result.
Let's see
Now
what the crit is.
Now he needs that double damage. Let's find out. It is a stunned
stunned.
pilot.
Yellow's still in the game. Ooh. This is exciting.
It was worth the risk. It was definitely worth the risk. Here we go. Nim into AP5. It is obstructed. One hit. 3 defense dice for AP5 and got the squiggles.
Yeah, more than enough.
And now we see if it's curtain call for Boba.
All right, trying to make it happen. Spend the focus, hit crit.
At least one crit.
At least. And spends the lone wolf. Got the squiggle. The crit is making it in. Let's find out what this is.
He used lone wolf, but is a Nim far enough away?
Oh, you're right. You're
I guess
right.
it's not.
No lone wolf.
Oh, so Boba's down.
Yep, hit crit, goes through. Good call, good call. All right, so Boba Fett, right? He's gone. This is just overkilling him at this point. Fire on that ship.
Give it all that you got.
Yep. So there are the Fs in the chat. Boba Fett going down. I mean, this is probably wrapped up for Gregory. I know Nim's gonna give a fight, but it's gonna be tough.
So even if you take out yellow and green, who are severely damaged, then you will not have enough points for the win.
Yeah, you will have to hope for good crits on those proton bombs now, because Nim will be able to launch one of those next turn, and all the shields are gone from the rebels. But I guess Gregory will see that coming. Will keep his distance.
And these Wookiees, super survivable. I mean, I think I said it during the last event. I know that some people look at this list, the Wookiee list, and say, "Oh man, that's cool! Look, we haven't seen those ships." I will tell you, this list, if Nantex weren't the thing that so many people were complaining about, this is the list you guys would be complaining about. It's really good. It's really good. And of course, you know, I put the disclaimer: no shame to anybody who plays whatever list. Play what you want.
Yeah,
Play what you want.
Of course,
I just want to make sure you guys are aware that, you know, Gregory's list is good. Like it's not jank by any means. It is something that has been proven. Here we go. Trajectory simulator. Nim. Proton bomb. Saying fight me.
Oh.
Fight me.
Will he let it off? Because Nim probably is going into his own proton bomb.
He will not go quietly into the night.
AP5 is really strong in this list, being able to coordinate those Wookiees, even when they're stressed. Super good.
All right, there's the turn. And coming around the edge of that rock with the Wookiees. All right. And the one straight. Finally, Nim, no stress, has some choices with actions. We'll be trading shots with a couple of these Wookiees.
Yeah, might be able to get yellow off the table here. Yellow still without any green dice for the defense, so every hit will count.
Trying to get yellow off the board. I mean, that's the right call.
Yeah.
That's an incoming shot. Only one hit. Should have. And does not have the focus. Going to be gone. That yellow Kashyyyk defender, by the way, had a structural damage. That's why he did not roll 2 dice on the range 3 shot. All right, AP5 able to clip the back arc there.
Getting his shot on him.
And going to be doing a damage.
Takes it.
Poor Nim.
Yeah, but still, those Wookiees are in a prime spot to kill Nim next turn.
They sure are.
Another shot.
They just need to turn in. Here we go. Range 3 through the rock. Hit, crit. Oh, my goodness. Spend the focus because you got it. Takes a crit on Nim.
Fuel leak.
Fuel leak set up there. Another crit gets through. That's an additional damage. 3 hits. Calientito. Here we go. And all 3 of those are going through.
Throwing the card off the table.
What is dice in Spanish?
I don't know. I've never had to say the word dice in Spanish, to be completely honest. I'm gonna go look this up now. I really don't know.
Dice calientes.
We're saying dados.
Dados calientos.
In Germany, it is Würfel.
Bless you.
Eiste
What?
Würfel. This game pretty much is over.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Are we allowed to say something about the other top 32, top 16
Sure.
matches?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we got a message from Timo Rabe. He beat 6 Nantex in 40 minutes with his Boba Denga list.
Awesome.
Swinging out there, swinging. A couple of other results. Julian Hood, who we had on earlier, did win his game versus Ernestus. I was butchering his name earlier today. Ernestus was flying. So we saw that Imperial list. Ernestus was flying. Let's go ahead and take a peek there. Was flying another Nim Boba list. So looks like 2 Nim Bobas getting knocked out of the cut this round. Also, looks like Marcin P taking out Max Clerig from France. So we'll go ahead and see Maycine. What list were you flying, my friend? Let's go take a peek.
Marcin from
Yeah.
Poland. He's flying Nantex.
And the Nantex. Oh. The other games we don't have results for yet. We'll let you know if they come in while we're still live with this game.
Oh, green will take a proton bomb here.
All right, going around the mountain.
AP5 backing out.
Oh.
Just taking the calculate.
Yeah. If all fails, maybe he would do the last damage on Nim.
Oh, look.
But I guess Nim will die by some bomb.
That's right. I am my own captain. All right, gonna do the barrel roll.
Away. Yeah. But yeah, and let only the bottom proton bomb explode.
Yeah.
Yep. So there is a critical damage going onto the green. Wookiee. It's a hull breach. It's irrelevant as there's only one hull left on it. Talking Og. Here we go. Shot into the red Kashyyyk defender. Looking for some crits. Digging. Did not get any. No results.
Red or AP5 should be able to finish this now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brown still has a shot.
This is it. Through the bomb. It is. Just barely.
Through the bomb and through the rock. Because that adds up, right? The obstacle.
It sure does.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Ooh.
Nice. Got the natties.
Yeah, that bomb was crucial.
Green, no shot. Now AP5, range 2 out the back. I will tell you, I have almost every time an AP5 shoots me, I take damage. Almost every time. He's an ace. 1 hit. 1 agility. And safe.
Not today.
Not today. And range 2 here.
Will he finish the game?
Yeah.
Well, Nim has 1 hole and is going to be taking 2.
Yeah.
That's
GG.
the ball game. Congratulations to Gregory out of Malta getting the W here for this game. Congratulations. Andreas, well played. Well played, but I think both of our captain Nims have been taken out of the top 16 cut.
That was a really nice game. Like all the games that we were able to commentate with you were really good ones. There was most of them were very close and very exciting.
Agreed.